Meteorologist Jonathan Myers. And Jonathan, you do have an update on where Debbie is tracking next.
Right now, Brooke, that is a tropical storm. It was downgraded earlier this morning, but still, even though it was downgraded, we're still going to see the exact same impacts across coastal Georgia and the low country. Winds 70 miles per hour. It will continue to weaken. It's moving northeast at 8. One thing I've noticed with how quickly it's moving is actually beginning to slow down, just like the models have been showing the last several days, that slow movement as we go throughout Tuesday all the way into Thursday. Zooming in a little bit, there's Savannah there. So Tuesday, just to the, this is tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., just to the south of Savannah. And look how slowly it moves from Tuesday to Wednesday out of the coastal waters, strengthening once again back to a 60-mile-per-hour tropical storm, and then headed up toward Myrtle Beach. This will be late Thursday and into Friday as it's nearing the Piedmont of North Carolina. And this slow movement right here is a big concern. We'll begin seeing that a lot of tropical moisture wrapping in even for our inland counties as we go into later tonight and especially throughout the daytime on Tuesday. There is a tornado watch out until 4 o'clock this afternoon. Would not be surprised to see this extended even into the overnight hours. Everyone along I-95, this is including all the low country for Jasper and Beaufort County, southward Savannah, Richmond Hill, also Hinesville, Little Wissey, Jessup, and Blackshear, including Reedsville as well. You're all under this tornado watch, which means with these tropical systems on the east side of it, you could easily get a quick spin up. I've been noticing that over the coastal waters, some of these, definitely some water spouts over the coastal waters, but a lot of them have been weakening as they've been nearing the coast. So that is definitely a good thing. But look at all this moisture. It continues to wrap around the center of circulation, with Debbie making landfall right around about 7 a.m. this morning, right there, the Big Bend of Florida. You see, it's now a tropical storm, and all this moisture will continue to lift to the north. Now, you see the large area rain to our south, and there's those cells out of the coastal waters that we'll continue to watch very closely, but just mainly just steady rain, even some tropical downpours at times for some of us as we go through the rest of the afternoon. Mainly light to moderate rain, Savannah up into Beaufort, also around Jessup, Baxley, Alma, and Blackshear, seeing some heavier rain. And notice this downpour there just rolled through Hilton Head. One of these cells here earlier was producing a water spout. That's what the Doppler radar was showing out of the coastal waters. But the good news is it did weaken as it moves over land. But just a lot of rain. Be careful out on the roadways. A lot of standing water out there as we go throughout the rest of the afternoon, even into tonight. Look at this live look. This is from Harbortown. Definitely a steady rain, but one thing I've been noticing, we're not seeing that wind pick up quite yet. Notice the flag there atop of the lighthouse, really not moving a whole lot. So here are the rainfall forecasts that we're going to see. The red area, the darker red, is up to about 12 to 18, but widespread area anywhere between about 8 and 12 inches. So I really believe a lot of us will see at least 8 inches to 12 inches, with isolated areas maybe over 15 inches will be possible. And notice this streak right here from Hampton all the way down to Claxton and Baxley. So some of those inland areas could wrap around the center of circulation as it's nearing Savannah for tomorrow. So something very concerning with the flooding that will be possible. So here are the impacts that we're going to see. Gusty winds at times. Now our winds will begin to pick up tonight as the center of it gets closer to coastal Georgia and the low country. And here's that big concern for all of us, 8 to 15 inches. And we also put on there that plus, which means some of us may see even more than 15 inches. Of course, street flooding as we go throughout the overnight hours. There's that possibility also of some isolated tornadoes. So Brooke, we'll continue to track this out as we go through the rest of the daytime. Remember, WJCL.com. Also download our WJCL 22 News app right to your smartphone. It is a great place to keep up with that threat for severe weather, those isolated tornadoes, and also the possibility of flooding as we go throughout the day. Brooke?
Jonathan, thank you. We want to take a live look outside right now at Tybee Island. You can see looking very wet there at the coast. Let's turn now to WJCL 22 News' Pamela Combs. She is live on Tybee Island. Pamela, what are you seeing out there?
Well, it was raining really hard earlier, and now it's kind of let up, but it is still raining. Right now, I want you guys to take a look at the water because the surf is very rough. I mean, those waves are coming in. They're powerful. We saw some surfers earlier where there were a few people in the water, but it seems that everyone kind of left. We've seen just a few people kind of come check out the water. It is raining. The ocean isn't looking pretty, and it is a bit windy. Now, we are on Tybrisa Street. I actually want you guys to take a look. I know that this area has had some minor flooding issues in the past. Right now, all we're seeing is just some ponding, a little bit of standing water just in those like cracks, crevices, those lower points on the road, but nothing too severe just yet. Of course, we'll be out here all day. We'll be monitoring the situation. I know another big concern is Highway 80 because that's the only way in and out of Tybee Island. So we'll be keeping an eye out here and updating you as we continue to learn more. Reporting live in Tybee Island, Pamela Cohn.
All right, Pamela, thank you so much. Not the most pleasant day at the beach. We continue our team coverage now at WJCL 22 News' Lydia Blackstone. She's in Darien, which is still experiencing heavy rainfall.
We're here in Darien right now, which is really one of the first areas in coastal Georgia to start seeing those feeder bands and that heavy rain start coming down on these coastal areas. I actually spoke to a couple who's from Florida who says the storm kind of chased them all the way up to here in coastal Georgia.
I've always been fascinated by the hurricanes. That's my favorite storm, so I like to be close enough, safe, but still close.
Weather the storm, you got it, yeah.
The area that I'm standing in here and throughout coastal Georgia and South Carolina are under storm surge warnings of 2 to 4 feet, but we're definitely seeing some heavy rain come down here in Darien. In Darien, Lydia Blackstone.
Lydia, thank you so much. And once again, stream our coverage live by downloading our very local app or by scanning the QR code you see on your screen. There you can also find our Power of the Storm Hurricane Special, which will walk you through how to prepare for severe storms. You can download it for free on Roku and Amazon Fire TV. And a reminder, Chatham County has issued an executive order for a county-wide curfew. It will begin tonight at 10 o'clock and remain in effect until 6 tomorrow morning. Well,